All right, moving on to more launch titles for the Mattel Intellivision. This is Space Battle. It just looked like outer space from the video clip there. Here is the box for Space Battle. Excellent. And then we have back of the box, outer space action, science fiction thrills, computer-controlled alien invaders attacking. Of course they're alien invaders. You check the mothership radar map, deploy the defense, ready, aim, fire missiles. Win the battle, save the day. Is it two-player? This is two views. Simulated sound effects.
I don't know.
All right, so I can't tell.
The two views might just be like, one maybe like top down and the other's more cockpit up close.
Yeah, that's what it looks like from the screenshots. And then there is our overlay for our controller. Looks like we got 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3 for squadron, return to base is 4, 5, 6, and then go to battle is 7, 8, 9, and then we have fire buttons on the side with aiming your laser. Don't know, it might only be one player, but we'll take a look and see. Let's see what the manual is. Yeah, homebrew manual. 5 alien squadrons closing in on the mothership. You have 3 squadrons to defend her. Check enemy positions on radar screen. And yeah, it is 1 or 2 players. Then you dispatch your squadrons. When they reach the alien squadrons, you go to battle, and the screen switches to battle screen. So you move your gun sights to aim. So if I'm reading this correctly, this is the first game that is a strategy game that changes to a different view when you go to attack. We've never seen that. You fire converging missiles. Watch out, the aliens shoot back. It's you against the computer-controlled invaders. Only you can save the mothership from disaster. So how to win? Yes, it's a So this is a strategy game on your home console. Very rare. We usually see this for the home computer. If you want to go in against the computer and save the mothership, read this booklet. So it's 1 or 2 players versus the computer. So we are cooperatively playing against the computer invaders. Protect the mothership by shooting down all 5 computer-controlled alien squadrons. You control 3 squadrons of 3 fighters each. And then your key to winning is we control 3 home squadrons in space battle. They're colored blue, white, and gold. You can do 3 things. You can dispatch it, return it to base, or battle with it if it reaches your squadron and starts to blink. So it's showing us on our keypad. 1, 2, and 3 is to dispatch the different squadrons. 4, 5, and 6 is return to whatever color base. And then 7, 8, 9 is to go to battle. And this is what's on our controller. We have the little number pad. And then clear is also on the controller. And then enter is also on the controller. We'll see that, Dave, as a C for clear and E for enter. And then any of the action buttons is how we fire. And then our disc or joystick is aim. You dispatch a squadron, use the top rows called squadron keys, and then return to base. So yes, this is a strategy game for a home console, and it looks like we're going to have to use, I wouldn't call them resources, but as we dispatch people, they're probably going to get injured, and we have to determine when they go back to base. So here's how 2 people can play. 2 people play against the computer. 1 person controls the direction disc to move the gun sight. The other person rides shotgun and the fire button. Both hand controllers are used to play the game in this manner. Hand controllers. They're still referring to it as hand controllers. And then as far as the 2 fields, Space Battle is on 2 different screens. The strategic field is called the radar screen. The battlefield is called the battle screen. One of the big reasons I like reading the manual, I know it can be a little cumbersome, but for me and Dave, we've never heard or played this game, so we want to have an idea. But the other thing is how they would describe it at the time. This is a homebrew typed up manual, but a lot of times they take the original manual and they've typed up what the directions of what they called it. We're in the 1979. Dave and I have traveled back in time. So it's showing us what to see on the different screens, and then we have game speed. So when you begin, make sure I press 3, Dave, so we begin on slow. I feel like if we go advanced, we're gonna die.
Yes.
And then it shows you more difficult games, and then step by step how to play through our first game. So when the game starts, we'll see 5 alien squadrons moving toward the mothership. It's at the center of the screen, and you will not see your own squadrons. Alien squadrons will be different sizes, roughly indicated by the number of dots that make up each squadron. The sizes and starting positions of alien squadrons will vary from game to game, but there will always be 5 squadrons. If we press the alien key, which is 5 times, and watch what happens. Each time you press the alien key, a different alien squadron turns from white to purple. Keep pressing this key until the alien squadron closest to the mothership turns purple. This is the alien you will go after if you dispatch one of your squadrons. Now try. Okay, so it's us like targeting an alien to come, and then if we press the blue squadron key, our blue squadron will appear by the mothership and slowly start after the alien squadron, and the alien squadron will turn white again. So they're using the colors to determine where they are and what they look like, or how to do attacks. And then if you push the white one, your white squadron key, or the white squadron will come out, and then a gold squadron. And then if you want to return to base, it's the other buttons. And so if we have units out there, the closest alien squadron starts blinking, you can press go to battle, which is the 7, and that means we'll go to the battle view. And okay, so yeah, this is one of the most intense, difficult, I wouldn't say difficult, but just lots of detail. Complex, yes, for the time. All right, it's December 12th, 1979. We're checking out the releases of the Intellivision, and this is Space Battle.
Here we
go.
go.
So we said 3? Yeah, beginner. Is this going? Okay, so we're going. So here we go. This is me and Dave playing, and right now it looks like we push on our keypad. I'm pushing our squadrons to go out. Yeah, so you can see we're sending out blue, gold, and white. Oh, we went to a battle screen. It looks like I'm now... Oh, we can both control it. So right now, Dave can control. If I move the joystick, I could take over, but it's action. It's an action battle mode. So it went from strategy to actually controlling a reticle. And
Oh, this is...
Wow, and it has the bullets coming at you like it's a first-person view.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My goodness.
Fast. I thought we were playing beginner mode. We hit 3, right?
Yeah. They got
Okay, so
good,
we saw one of the squadrons got us, and let's see if we can send another one out. Okay, so we're in attack mode again, and we both can control this. So if I can move it too. See,
Yeah, you're right.
So we could, I wouldn't call it working together because we're both moving the reticle at the same time. I guess we should say who's on, because we both can.
So.
Oh, okay. So it went down. All right, let's try to release another one out to the field. Okay, there we go. I'm going to send another one. And can we go to battle with the white?
I think
they got us. Okay, so the aliens moved all the way in close, and they got to the mothership, which is the circle in the middle.
Yep.
So they got us. All right, so I understand the concept. The delivery's pretty good, and with a little practice, I could see it's catching on. Did you want to check it out a little more, or move on to the next one, Dave?
Good to move on.
Excellent. All right, so out of 5 stars, what would you give Space Battle for the Intellivision?
It was all right. I'll give it a 2.5.
2.5? Okay, good. Still in the average range. Just slightly below. Sounds good. So from the chat, Tisky says, give that one a 4. All right, moving on to our next game. Of course, it's Backgammon. We've seen Backgammon on every home console. Another board game turned to video game. And Intellivision doing something that no one else has done in the home scene. They're using rights of something professional, like NFL, NHL, and now look, they're using ABPA. Is that the Association Backgammon? It's got to be some professional backgammon.
I see it on the side of the box there. American Backgammon Players Association.
Wow, see, they're going all out. They're getting the professionals to sponsor it, I guess. Awesome. So there's the box, American Backgammon Players Association. Oh yeah, this is real. Intellivision, those other games are toys, Dave. Intellivision's where it's at.
Oh, wow. But it seems like it's only one player. Oh no, there is a 2-player. Okay. You can play against the computer, though. That's what I saw on the back.
That's impressive for the time. And for Backgammon, we're not going to go too far because if it's a board game turned into a video game, still at this time, it's more of a novelty. So I'd much rather just play Backgammon on an actual board. So here's our manual. Yeah, same thing for, it's a homebrew manual. All right, let's check it out just to see what it looks like. It's December 3rd, 1979, playing Backgammon for the Mattel Intellivision. All right, so here we go. This is the game. If you're not familiar, Backgammon is just getting all your pieces around to the other side and off the board before the other player does. As far as how it translates, you can see over on the far right what our overlay is. So on the screen, it shows us how to roll the dice. Can I just roll? What happens if you push 1 on your keypad? Does it roll anything?
Then no.
Okay, so what if I do 2-player? There we go. Okay, so it's beginning a roll as we roll the dice. Then you use that roll to move your pieces around to the other side. Gets the job done. This is the best looking backgammon, but it's still taking what you could easily play at home on a board game into a video game. All right, we're good for that one. This is pretty impressive that it has a computer and 2-player mode. But Dave, out of 5 stars, what would you give? What was it, American Backgammon Players Association?
I'd do it again at 2.5.
2.5. Okay, very good. Just slightly below average. Still doing all right for Intellivision.